Hello, everyone, and welcome for the closing comments on Thursday, June 9th, 2016, with me, Michael Blythe, on behalf of Hamzy Analytics. Uh, Going into today, there was the beginning of the roll. We saw some roll volume yesterday, but today was the official roll date between the S&P June contract and the September contract, rolling from the one that's expiring next week to the September. Looking briefly at the today's volume on the June contract, it was 1.6 million total volume today. Then looking over at the September contract, it was 750,000 volume. So we can take that away from the September's 1.6 and assume that maybe about 1 million minis traded outright today. Was a quiet day. We knew it would be. The economic calendar was light. Roll dates are typically very slow. There was weakness going into today's open overnight as the majority and almost all of the Asian markets, as well as the European markets, were trading lower during the night. We're still looking at the June mini, by the way. That is where the volume still is today. During the overnight, the June mini traded down to 09 quarter. And then on the open, it kind of chopped around, was unable to break out to the upside. Here, pulling up today's chart. It was unable to break out to the upside, then went back and traded down to a low at 2107 even, back up to 2112, was unable to break out to the upside again. This pushed it lower. We had been identifying the levels this week from the prior two Globex lows, which were the 2106 half area. Took that out by a tick, then started trading higher in the room. We went long at 2107 half. Rode it up, scaled out the final scale, and closed the position out at 2114 even. It looked throughout the afternoon that we saw a series of higher lows, and it's pushed up into the close. Right now, it's 5 minutes after 3, and the June contract is trading at 2115 half, minus 2.5 points. And sitting about a handle off of the high of the day. Here, I'll show you this real quick. I mentioned the trade. I wanted to show it. Bought to open 2107 half, and sold half at 09 half, and then the balance at offered the balance at 12 half. Then pulled that and sold it at 2114. So going into tomorrow, there will still be roll volume. Looking at the calendar, it's suggests another low day of economic activity, and at 9 o'clock, consumer sentiment. Baker Hughes recount at noon Central Time, and then Treasury budget at 1 p.m. Central Time. Looking for another quiet day tomorrow. That looks like the levels that we will be looking at are the ones that have already been established this week. That area of 2106 that have been the lows for 3 consecutive days. And then to the upside, there's been a lot of chop between 2115 and 2120. A lot of chop in there. We'll see if buyers are able to push it up to new contract highs at 2120 and then build a base above. But personally, I'm not expecting much expansion of range into tomorrow. Thank you all.